Welcome back, everybody. I'm Michael Pinnell. This is Bowling Science. And today, I'm just wanted to come in and check up with you guys, let you know what I've been working on in my game since I've been coming back to more full-time bowling after taking time off for family reasons. And, you know, my game's been developing. I've been building a lot of upper body strength, and ball speed isn't as much of an issue as it used to be. So I've been thinking a lot about different coaching principles and kind of focusing on where the weaknesses of my game have been. And I really feel like focusing on footwork has been really important to me for the past few weeks. And I just kind of wanted to share what I've been working on and, you know, give you a dose of it on the lanes and show you maybe how things have changed a little bit. Bowling has always, for me, been based on a tempo of a slow, quick slide, where you build momentum gradually and the feet don't accelerate until the ball begins accelerating in the swing. And as a two-handed bowler, things have changed a little because the point of acceleration is different for two-handed bowlers. It's a longer lead up to the top of the backswing, and the ball doesn't accelerate until the top of the backswing, whereas with one-handed bowlers, the ball accelerates as you set the ball forwards into the swing. So it's been the biggest change for me in my conversion has been just that. And over the past couple weeks, I've started to slow my footwork down, especially early in the approach, just to allow the swing to happen instead of making it happen. That's another thing my dad used to say a lot to me, and I've heard him use it a lot in coaching, period, at the competitive level, is not to make it happen, but to let it happen. And so I've been applying that to the rhythm of my footwork and slowing my feet down. I heard Kyle Troop talking earlier in the year before his incredible run throughout this past season, and you know, he did great last season as well. He's improved so much, and I really am impressed with how many two-handed bowlers are rising to the highest level. And I hope to try to take my game as far as I can take it, and hopefully to that level. But Kyle talked about slowing his footwork down and that being a huge impact on him and how he's able to succeed on the lanes. And so a few months ago, I felt that I needed a little bit more foot speed because I didn't have ball speed. And so now that I've got more upper body strength and can generate the ball speed naturally from the top of the swing, I'm starting to see huge gains and dividends from being able to slow my feet down without losing the ball speed, without becoming even more rev dominant. And I'm excited to see how different ball reactions are shaping out for me. I've been able to use a wider variety of my equipment again, a wider variety of layouts, and been able to control and read the lanes more consistently. The other thing is, as a one-handed bowler, I had a lot of different hand positions that I would adjust to adjust my read on the back end of the lane. As a two-handed bowler, I can adjust my rotation very easily, but I feel that I'm limited in the hand position changes as far as consistency goes at this point. But what working on my footwork has allowed me to do is to slow the ball down if necessary. So instead of as many hand position changes, now I have ball speed changes that are becoming a part of my game. So say the other night in league, I was standing on 30, and if I stood on 30, the ball checked up and went through the face. If I moved into 32, it PBA 5 count or washed out. And so I was really using one of my smoothest pieces. I didn't want to go to urethane because the friction was so high that I couldn't really play urethane that straight on this pattern. So I used that ball speed adjustment. I lowered the ball speed and stood where the ball was washing out or 2-8-10ing, and just lowered the ball speed and finessed it through that part of the lane and allowed my rev rate to really dominate and take over. So that's really what's been moving me forward. And as you watch the videos and as we progress together and move on, hopefully we see more improvement from that. And so if you have seen some changes, maybe that's where it's coming from. Let me know in a comment below what changes you've been making or what coaching advice that you're looking for to try to help your game. Maybe we can work together and answer some of those questions for y'all. I'm also interested to see what else you all are working on. As always, today's episode of Bowling Science, our check-in, is brought to you by www.bowling.science and is dedicated to my dad, Mo Pinnell. If you want to check out the jerseys and shirts available on the site, they help support the channel. There's a Team Mo tab up there if you want to support Bowl for Life and the Mo Pinnell Memorial Scholarship. All of the Team Mo merchandise that is on the Bowling.Science site, 100% of those proceeds go directly to the Bowl for Life Foundation, and that's being matched at 20% by Coolwick. They've been an amazing partner in all of this. So I do encourage you to go check that stuff out. And make sure you leave a thumbs up if you like the content. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see more in the future. My goal is to get us up to over 10,000 subscribers this year, so let's work together. Tell a friend about Bowling Science. Let's have a little fun. Leave me a comment about what you're working on in the coaching. We'll go ahead and throw a few shots to show you what I've been talking about with my footwork, maybe a few zoomed in of the feet so that you can maybe see how I'm going. I will have to admit, part of this came about because I've fallen a few times with my feet getting caught up because I don't do the hop step. I do step through more traditionally. And so I kind of, at 32 years old, was not trying to fall so much. That's kind of why I stopped skateboarding as much. I broke my neck doing that. And so falling wasn't really a part of a healthy approach for me. So slowing the feet down has helped to tackle that as well. But let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on the lanes. And I appreciate y'all stopping by. As always, I'm Michael Pinnell, and this is Bowling Science. Let's see what that footwork looks like out on the lanes.